This what he did. I remember my heart was as cold as a freeze. They said I was moving too much as a kid. Now they just pay me to move at G. Now you gon' judge if you know what I done. Now you gon' judge if you know what I did. You only wiping the shame off me. This is the story, this how I begin. Yeah. No, he's not on that regular. No. Yeah. No, he's not on that regular. No. Change my mind, change my heart. You change up my soul. Change my mind, change my heart. You change up my soul. You change up my soul.
Fuck the timer, bro. How y'all doing? What is going on? What is up, baby? How are we doing? Yo! How is everybody doing? Yo, what's good, y'all? What's up, Hugh? It's Melt. There we go. What's up, Pixelated? What's up, y'all? Yo, the best, Adam, Spectre. What's up, Matt? TNT, what's up, bro? How are we doing, everybody? Oh, let me turn this shit down a little bit. Might be a little loud. How's everybody doing, by the way? Welcome to the stream, bro. How we doing, though? How we doing, chat? 6-7. Yeah, nah, I'm kidding, bro. How's everybody doing, though? Bro's glowing? Hey, did I have a glow up, chat? Hold on now. Did I have a glow up? Doing good, bro. Just help my dad with some work shit. Fire, bro. Can you hear my setup and viewer submissions? I'm going to try to get to as many as I can today. Obviously, I'm gearing up to make a once a month setup reaction video. Obviously, I'm working on it behind the scenes. One should be coming soon. Should be the first week of October. So, just putting that out there. Your Instagram stories are fire, by the way. Y'all fuck with them? Thank you. We gonna post more? I've been missing you. All right, let me announce this right now. My long-form YouTube return is scheduled for September 27th. Next weekend, okay? Next weekend, we're making a long-form comeback. Hold on now. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. I know how it is. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Let me explain. Been working on short form, been busy, been traveling, been working on the mousepad business, all that. Today we're going to be rating setups, going through them. We're going to do like a just chatting segment for like 10 minutes, catching up with everybody. And then, you know, answer questions, everything like that. We'll go through some setups. I think we got like 10 or 15 today. Then after that, we're going to lock in, try to get through as many setups as we can, everything like that. Was this playlist tough as shit? You like it? It's a non-copyright one actually as well, so I'll send it. It should be the one in. I'll link it here in a second. Share copy link. Here, I'll send it in the chat for you. This is the one we use for the stream. Also, if you guys want a mousepad, check it out. GutzyAiden.com. I'm always gonna say that. I'm always gonna promote my shit. I appreciate everybody who supports me. So, yeah, a few other things. Chat, I need to ask your opinion. Should I do a 1-year update? Should I do a 1-year update from the like a long form tour of the setup? Should we do that? Is that a good idea? Should I do like an updated, like my setup 1 year later? And just show everything that I upgraded, everything I've done, everything like that? Yeah? Okay. I might do it in November. Because I have a lot of long forms coming up. Including a few other ones. So I have a lot of sponsors coming up. So I'm going to be working on trying to give back to the community during those. So yeah, I'm really excited for the next few things that I'm working on. And yeah, yearly updates would be sick. Yeah, I'm planning to do a few other videos. So right now I'm focusing on quality. So like obviously it'll be a yearly setup tour, maybe do an evolution of the setup again, you know, classic spam. And then we'll probably do some desk accessories. We'll probably do some other stuff like that. Okay, let me ask this chat. What was your guys' favorite, like your favorite all-time video of mine? I'm curious. What was chat's favorite video of mine so far? I'm assuming it's my setup build, but like, What do you guys think your guys' favorite setup? The 7-hour video, the 4-hour video, you mean? That one's a good one. That one's a banger. Shout out Ararian. Worth it, IMO. What was your guys' favorite video of mine? The 7-hour one. I like the 3-hour setup compilation. Really, bro? Damn. The 100 gaming setup inspires my favorite. Got a lot of inspiration from it. Yo, I might have to run up another compilation. Everybody fucks with them, bro. All right. What about the 100 gaming setup one? Oh my gosh, everyone likes that one a lot. Okay, maybe I'll do a banger like that again. But I want to get a few of these videos going first. Oh, bro, wait. I just had a banger idea. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I just had a banger idea. What if we did a video in December? Hold on. What if we did a video in September and it's every month of the year? Or December, I mean. In December, I mean. We did the best gaming setups of the year. Hold on. Best gaming setups of the year. We go through all the videos we've ever reacted to and we find the best setups and that's all we do. We do like a 2-hour compilation of the best gaming setups I've ever seen. Should I do that? Being like this, like, it would be like, an example is it'd be like one big video in December, but it's like the best gaming setups of 2025. Yo, hold on. That might be it. That might be it, chat. That actually might be the video. Hold on. Hold on a minute. That should be the best gaming setups of 2025, and every single person that makes it in that video should get $100. Low key? Hold on. Low key? Like an award or something. Hold on. This might be a good idea. So that everybody grinds all year to make it into that video. Wait, bro. This is genius. I do ship to Canada, by the way. That's a genius ass idea. I'm gonna gear that. I'm gonna gear up for that. I'm gonna gear up for that for sure. Hold on. Bro gonna go bankrupt. Yeah, we might hit with guys. We're in the ends, by the way. We're in the ends. Like we need as many super chats as possible. I'm gonna put a goal for 1 super chat in a 30-minute timer. Hold up. Let me get an egg. I'll go again next stream. Do I have to set a goal? I'm gonna do like 1 hour. I bet. We're starting the goal, baby. All right. You should do setup boards like TechSource does. I don't want to copy TechSource. I don't want to copy any creator. I want to make some cool shit that you guys like and that we can like expand and make stuff. I've never seen somebody do setups of the year and have awards to them. That's a crazy ass idea. And then we have somebody vote. We have somebody, like, we have the Discord vote on the best setup from the video. And we give that person like a big award or some shit. Are you dropping Christmas pads this year? Yes. I can't give you guys too much on that, but I'm hoping to get some very soon. So don't worry. TechSource does that? I don't know. I don't watch TechSource anymore, to be fair. He might be cooking. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Liam, what's up, man? Chat, should I be going live streaming more than just once a week? Like, actually, like would you guys genuinely rather sit down and have me go live once a week and do like a setup stream? Or should I go live maybe once or twice, maybe do a gaming stream or something, and then do that? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if TechSource does that for the year. I don't know. I don't watch him anymore. But yeah. Should make an all black or all white comp setup for under 1.5K. There is actually a streaming setup that I'm working on very soon. You'll see. I'm making a streaming setup under 1.5K. How do I enter? Just submit in the Discord and we'll keep reacting. Twice a week? What day should I go live though? We could do a Christmas reaction. We could do a Christmas reaction setup. Clocking in Monday and Friday. Nah, people are gonna be working though. Like Friday, Saturday. I kind of like the Sunday vibe though. No? You guys don't fuck with the Saturday vibe? Well, I think Sunday is the any day, Tuesday, Thursday, because I work Monday, Friday. Fuck. If Aiden does a flip, I'll donate, brother. I can't even do a backflip or front flip, brother. I've never done a flip in my life, so I wish. Friday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe we do Friday. What do we just do Saturday, Sunday? Like Saturday and Sunday midday, 1 hour streams. Low key, might be a vibe. Anyway, a gaming stream would be sick. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, I know a lot of you guys. Okay, let me ask this: how many of you guys play Fortnite? Like, how many guys do you chat play Fortnite? Let me ask, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys play Fortnite, right? Am I tripping? A lot of my audience plays Fortnite. Okay, I finally got a creator code. Okay? So, if you guys want to use it, you guys can. It's just code Gutzy. Gutzy. Just the first part of my name. Cinema. I have never gotten a code for Fortnite, and as a kid, I always wanted one, so I got one, and yeah. Because I'm a big enough YouTuber now. So, if you guys want to use it, just code Gutzy. Gutzy. So, hey, code Gutzy in the item shop, y'all. I finally got one. I finally got one, brother. All right. Anyway, put that in the stream for other people. Okay, I will put it in the stream. Thank you. Uncle making bank with this, brother. I've never used the Fortnite code. I'm not gonna lie. I had it for a couple months, but I've been working on it to make a video for it, but I've never like had the chance because I've been working on other stuff. By the way, who saw the recent short? Who saw the recent short that I just made about the interface? By the way, this interface is the one that I'm using right now. What you guys are listening to is the audio coming out of it. By the way, I'm using it right now. Isn't that crazy? It's only $40. It's $40. It's actually probably one of the best audio interfaces I've seen. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually mad nice. Like, it is mad nice. Did you fuck up your audio a few days ago? Yeah, because that's my old interface, my Rodecaster one. I'm still on support with Rode, trying to figure it out. So I'm using this budget one for now. So, but yeah, all right, guys. All right, so let's get into the setups. I have a few. We're gonna go through a bunch of different ones today, and for the next month episode, we're gonna basically the strategy chat is that I'm gonna go live 4 weeks, right? Once a week, every week, and then at the end of the next month is when the video comes out. So the first week of the month, and then it'll go everything like that. I tried to reply to everybody on the interface video. Again, I'll reply to everybody after this too. And yeah, anybody else? Oh, Aiden has the cleanest wooting I've ever seen. Should I make a video on this, like a long form? Should I make a long form on this? Like an in-depth review? Chat, I feel like I'm not a reviewer. You know what I'm saying? Chat, would you guys want me to do more reviews? Or would you want me to do more like bigger scale videos? Like what do you guys want to see? Cuz I feel like I'm not a reviewer. More reviews, like maybe more setup reviews. More budget bangers, okay. Yeah, I feel like budget bangers could be a long form idea too. Welcome back to Budget Bangers, the series where I does. It could be a long form video. I don't know. It could be. Budget Bangers low key peak. Hey, by the way, Budget Bangers on its first video got 1.6 mil. Damn. Hold on now. And my very first sponsor for the series was Sony. Isn't that crazy? Sony sponsored the third episode of Budget Bangers. That's crazy. That's an absolute cinema. That's crazy. Aiden, I bought one of the Budget Bangers. I was so buns. I returned it. It's the Win 60HE, bro. Pressing a bunch of keys itself low key random. Damn, I've never had that issue with it. I've actually still been using it. It's good. Here and there. W Sony? I know. Sony actually has been supporting me for a long time. Like, they've been sending me products to make videos and stuff. Usually I just give them away, but I've never like had an actual paid sponsor until Budget Bangers, which is dope. Anyway, all right, guys, we're gonna get into the first setup. I love y'all. What would you do if you donated? I'll literally follow you on all social medias. How about that? I'll follow you on all social medias if you donated. Liam, I got you. When are you do the reacting? Right now. Right now. All win 60HE. I've had zero problems with it. The Mad Lion 60HE. I've also heard that's a good one as well. It was good. I never got to say GG's on our 1v1. Hey, no worries, Canuck. I hit 303 subs. Congrats, Summers. I got that keyboard as well. It's pretty decent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a pretty good board, bro. For 30 bucks. I just submitted my setup. Will it be in today's live? Possibly. I see 6 new posts. We'll double check them at the end. I got you. All right. I'm going to go and start reacting to the setups. All right, guys? Are you guys ready? All right. Are y'all ready? Put a 1 in the chat, everybody. What's my favorite keyboard? Wooting 60HE, but I'm my custom build. Aiden needs to get a low taper. Do I not have one? How we looking? Am I chopped? Hold on. Am I chopped? Am I chopped, chat? Or are we nice? Are we nice or are we chopped? Chat, are we chopped? Or are we good? All right, we're going to get into this shit. Start with the setups. Headset 10. All right, we're cooked. All right, GG's. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to the setups now. All right. Let's lock in, boys. Let's lock in. All right, this is Kimura. She's actually a content creator, a friend of mine. So we're going to start off with her setup. She's her main stuff is content creation in high school. Her main games are Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, and she doesn't play much because she focused on content. She needed a good space to work and game. Took around 6 years to build the setup. Here's her PC part picker list if you guys need it. And she afforded her setup through content creation money and being gifted. And her brother helped her build her setup plus brands. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, brother. Let's go ahead and open up all the images. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This is the one in the thumbnail, by the way. Holy sh! This is crazy. W. Okay, hold on now. The keyboard's actually nice, though. I don't like the low pro keycaps. I think they're called, like, XMM or what. I don't know what the profile's called, but I don't typically like them because they're mad flat. But it's actually not bad. Little Appa in the PC case. Hold on now. Love that. PS5. Damn, she's rich, bro. PS5 and a PC. Holy. Anyway, no, I actually really like this. I think the vibe is really nice. The mouse pad looks a little off. Yeah, I sent her a mouse pad not so long ago, so she I think there's an updated version with my mouse pad in it. But anyway, this is dope. I really do like this vibe. I think that the wallpaper actually fits this screen layout like perfectly. I like how everything's kind of organized. It's very simple, chill. I like how you put the mic like bending around the monitor, so when you want to store it, you can put it back there. What would you guys rate this out of 10? I think everything is perfect besides the mouse pad. The PC is nice. I can't really see cable management, but it looks like it's all right. So I would give this a solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 6. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna give it a solid 8, 8 or 9. I really like the wallpaper. I think that it fits the vibe. It looks really decent. 6, 7. No, chill. I think it's definitely like a 9, 9.5, somewhere in there. Bob, love that. Close all of them. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Aiden reacted. Let's go on to the next one. Let's refresh real quick. All right, let's go ahead and close this and go through. Dude, look how many setup. Hey, can we just get a W for the Discord, by the way? For how many people have joined and submitted their setup? There is thousands of setups in this. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I got you. I'm going to slide you mod. That's my homie right there. There you go. But yeah, this is look, we just get a W in the chat for the Discord, bro. There's so many of you guys in here, and if you guys want to join, there's a link in the description. You can join, and we can start getting the people back into Discord and revive it. Anyway, on to the next setup. I don't know where I was, but we're gonna react to some. Let's go ahead. Let's look at this one. All right, this is Frosty's setup. Let's go ahead and open it all up. There's not really a whole lot of pictures here, but He's in the UK, and he started to build the setup when he was 13 years old. He did it to where he can like build up, basically got more money over Christmases, had enough to finally buy his parts. Here's what the PC parts and specs are right here. Looks like it's a 2-monitor setup, so we're going to go ahead and check out the actual setup itself. He's 15 now, so all right, let's take a look. There's not really zoomed out pictures, so I don't really have like a lot, but this is what it looks like right here. What we thinking? What we thinking? Hold on now. I like the PC. The PC is built really well, it looks like. The PC's nice, actually. The one thing I would say is to work on the cable combs, like for the actual PC, like figure out how to make these wires look a little bit less messy so it looks kind of nice. But this overall doesn't look bad. Like for a 15-year-old setup, like this type of like PC at this age is dope. Like I love how you match all the parts to white. You got all the fans the same brand, the case is the same brand, the motherboard and everything just matches. I really like that. But the monitors itself, one, your mouse pad is like kind of getting destroyed by the PC and by the monitors. So what I would recommend is get maybe a slightly larger desk or put the PC off of the desk. So that way you have more room on your mouse pad. And then, yeah, overall, I like the monitor mount. I like that you have them floating. That's great. And yeah, what would you guys say out of 10 for this? Personally, I would probably get this. I would probably give this a solid 6.5. I think there could be a lot more personality, maybe a bigger desk on top of that. But overall, it's a great. It looks like you can game on this. You can play games on it. It doesn't seem like there's going to be any issues. The PC looks like it's a great spec PC. So yeah, I don't know. This is great for dude. It's way better than what I had at 15. I'm not gonna lie. It's way better than what I had. So yeah, this is dope, bro. Good start. Antoine, this is a really good start, man. Just keep up the good work on it. Just maybe get a bigger desk, cable management, a little bit more personality. Other than that, great. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and leave a like on this. The wallpapers are good, by the way, as well. I just want to give that a little shout out as well. Let's go ahead and do the laptop. Let's do the 16-year-old setup next. Let's go ahead and pull these down real quick. This is Freppy. Freppy. His name is Matt. He's a 16-year-old from Australia who loves gaming in their free time. He stayed up for the setup on the side job that he took around 1 year ago, and it took about a year to get where it's all at now. The main games are Rainbow Six Siege and Fortnite. All right, let's take a look. I got so much tabs open, bro. What's going on here? All right, so this is the setup right here. Looks like, it's very chill. It's very, very chill. It's like almost too bland, Looking at this image, since this is the only image I do have, it's not bad. This is a great start. The desk is beautiful, by the way. Yeah, but I would really recommend to start. Cable management is your friend. There's literally a raceway built into this thing to run cables through, by the way. Like, you don't have to keep all these cables everywhere. You can literally run them through these. There's like literal cable raceways built into the stand. So I would use that and clean up all these like little cables, like, here and here. Get rid of all this stuff. And then your keyboard and mouse, for one, I think you need a bigger mouse pad. GutzyAiden.com. Yeah, it's honestly great. Other than that, it's great. I like how you have the Attack Shark fast keyboard. That's great. Another thing I would actually mention, and I'm not sure how your stand works, but I would put the monitor in the center and then make this one on the right side. Because what happens is when you look at the crack of the monitor, you're constantly looking either left or right. And I feel like it's not going to really help. Like, it's going to look very awkward, So I would try to center this one, like whatever your gaming monitor is. I would slightly center it and then move this one to the right. Because it'll most likely mess up your eyes over time in your neck. So just try to work on that. But other than that, though, the room and the setup have so much potential. I would say to try to hang up stuff on the walls, but I don't know your situation. I would definitely try to get some more lighting and stuff like that. But other than that, great setup. What does chat think, though? Here's the question. What does chat think? I personally think this is a solid like 6.5 out of 10. 6, 7, 6, 7. Anyway, bro, chat's gonna be only commenting that all the time. Anyway, overall, pretty good setup, pretty good start. By the way, just keep up the good work and yeah, try to do the things that I recommended. All right, moving on to the laptop setup. Chat, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. This is Silas. I hope I said his name right. This is Silas, a 13-year-old from Texas, and he built this setup for mainly work and watching YouTube and some light gaming. Here's the specs of the laptop, peripherals, and here's all the images that we got to go through. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the initial image we have of the setup. To be honest, it's not as bad as I thought, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look. Cable management's good. Hold on. Okay, nice little laptop down below there. Okay, hold on. A little bit of personality. Hey, chat, at least he's subscribed. Hold on now. At least he's subscribed, chat. Hold on. This guy's tough for subscribing. Hey, if you're not subscribed, we're trying to get to 200K, so subscribe up, sub up. Anyway, here's his keyboard and mouse combo as well. And here's like the back behind him, I'm assuming, to the left of the curtains and everything here. All right. Okay. So looking at this this setup entirely, the one thing I would say is it's not bad for what he's doing, okay? Like the mic placement's actually pretty good. The mic placement's pretty good. The keyboard and mouse look like you have enough room for the most part and everything like that. But the one thing I would actually recommend is Vivo sells a laptop stand. Like I've done it actually in I've actually done it in a previous laptop video where you buy the Vivo stand with the laptop frame and you mount the laptop open next to your other monitor. And then you'd have two monitors and you'd be able to use the laptop and hide all the cables down. So I would recommend to maybe get another mount on this side. Maybe you could do it to the wall. I don't know. But then mount the laptop like right here open. You know, that way you could have the laptop and the monitor clean next to each other. If you don't want to do that, I would just hide the laptop somewhere, maybe behind the monitor or, you know, underneath or something like that. But other than that, this is actually a pretty decent setup for the most part. Yeah, you can submit all in the Discord. Maybe we should pin it, Matt. Matt, you're in my Discord, right? Can you get the link for it? I'll just pin it in the chat. Anyway, what do you guys think out of 10? I think this is actually pretty solid. Like for, you know, a simple laptop setup, he has a lot of personality in his room. You know, he's got like, you know, nice furniture. Looks like the keyboard and mouse combo is pretty decent. You know, I kind of like how it's underneath his bunk bed too. A lot of potential here. I would probably give this a solid 8, man. I mean, like probably 7. 7's better. But I would say it's a solid 7. I like how he put the lighting strip behind the desk and everything. The cable management could be a tad better with the laptop side, but that's what I'm saying. If you get the mount, it would actually look a lot better too. But yeah, this is great. Era, thank you, Matt. Oh, I was gonna pin it. It's all right. Anyway, this looks great though. Yeah, the last guy is 6, this guy is 7. I think this guy's setup is decent for what it is, to be fair. Okay, there we go. Now pin it. All right, I'm pinning. Perfect. All right. So yeah, so this is what I would say. I think this has a lot of potential. I like the rest of the room and everything like that. Overall, really good setup. Keep up the good work, bro. Like I think just getting one of those laptop mounts would be a lot better in my opinion. But other than that, great setup. Okay, we're not gonna go too deep into this one, but this one has just one image. We'll just take a look at it. Brother, is that my mouse pad cut in half? What? Brother, did he buy my mouse pad and cut it in half? What are we talking about? Ain't no way, bruh. That's crazy. I think that's even a fake. I don't think that's a real GutzyAiden mousepad anyway. I think that's a fake. That's crazy. Anyway, the setup's not bad. I'm kind of confused on like the light going up, but yeah, it's kind of a vibe. He doesn't have even a mic stand for his mic, bro. His mic's just on the desk. Where's the cable? Wait a minute. How is he plugging his mic in? The light's on. It's like plugged into his keyboard maybe, or like it goes under his keyboard. I'm not sure. Overall, I'd probably give this like a solid like 6 maybe, or 5 or something. I don't know. It seems kind of interesting. I don't know. I can't really give it much else. I mean, this is the only like the only picture I have, so I can only give it really that. But we're gonna move on from that one. Let me get a sip of my drink. How's everybody doing, by the way? How's everybody doing, by the way? Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody chilling? Everybody got a good vibe on them? Good. What about you? I am good, bro. I'm good. Do a 13-year-old. What are you talking about? Yo, hey, pause. Pause. What the fuck? Hold on. Pause, bro. Chill. Anyway, this is Brock. He's a 13-year-old located in Canada. Yo. That's crazy. Anyway, that's insane, brother. Clipped. What the fuck did I do, bro? Come on now. On some Diddy David shit? Diddy David shit? Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. Anyway, this is Brock. He's a 13-year-old out of Canada. He did, to afford his setup, he did do seasonal work like shoveling and mowing. He got his gaming setup for a multi-purpose from gaming in school. He never really gamed as a kid until his dad came around and brought the PS3, and ever since then, it changed his life. So he's been gaming on all the different specs you guys see here. His dad and brother were the ones that helped him build the setup, and I'm one of his favorite YouTubers, and he's watched his videos. Even my dad watches you. Yo, we got a dad viewer, bro. That's dope. I hope your dad loves the videos. Thank you. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at your setup now. Let's go ahead and see what we got going. W Dad, Diddy Disciple is wild. Yo, chill, bruh. W Unk. Yeah, all right, let's take a look. Okay, hold on. Little nice, clean. Yo, this setup is actually mad nice. Wait, why is that PC so small? Is that an ITX build? Yo, this is a small case. That's actually cool looking. I kind of like this PC case. Am I tripping? Looks really nice. Is the camera messed up or is the leg messed up? Am I tripping? Is it the picture or is it the leg? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's the leg or if it's the picture. But I think it's the leg 100%. Oh, okay. First off, fix that. The PC looks great, by the way. I like the AIO. I like how you did all of the things you did with this case. It looks great. Mic placement's pretty good as well. I do like the shelf up here with like the plants hanging down. The mic placement's good. Speakers are good as well. The cable management could be a little better, like maybe putting a raceway just on this side just to hold up some of the cables. Fix this leg in the middle, and other than that, I mean, personality is the only thing I'd say out of the room. But this is really nice. I'm not gonna lie, this is really clean for what you got. Someone in chat said 7.5 because he's not using a GA mouse pad. Hey man, hey, if y'all say so. Anyway, the wallpaper is nice. I really like a lot of the things in the setup. I think it's a great setup for like what you got going. And yeah, the only thing I would recommend is maybe more lighting in the room and more posters and paintings and stuff above the setup, or add a second monitor or whatever you want to do. But other than that, I really do think this is a really solid setup for like just gaming and stuff. So yeah. So this is great. What would you guys rate it out of 10? I'll read some of the guys' answers. T-Tech said 1 out of 10. That's crazy. 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh my god, bro. I'm never gonna outlive this, bro. I'm never outliving this. I'm never outliving this. Never ever, bro. 6, 7, 8, maybe. Other than that, though, I would probably give this a solid 7.5 or 8 out of 10, in my opinion. I think the only thing that it needs to get that last 2 points is the personality and then fixing the bottom side of the desk with, like, KO management and the leg. And obviously, a GutzyAiden mousepad. Anyway, looking great, though. You should make a glass pad. Chat, real quick. Should I leak? Should I leak? Should I leak? I'm working on a glass mouse pad. Okay. All right. I released a drop before. I'm working on another one. You guys want me to leak it or no? Yes, leak. I have to run and go get it, though. I have to go get it real quick. Yes? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Okay, this is it right here. The first swirl glass mouse pad. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Y'all like it? Y'all fuck with it? Hold on. What's the difference in the first one? So this one is a little thinner. As you guys can see, it's super thin. On top of that, it has an even stickier base from before. The top is faster. So the glide is a lot faster, like I'll show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. It's super fast. So yeah, it's super fast. The difference between these glass mouse pads and before is there's a faster coating. It's softer than before. So yeah, where we can buy one, GutzyAiden.com, but they're not available yet. They're probably going to be next year. So I'm just showing you guys early, probably Q2 next year, but I'll let you guys know. I'm still working on a few little things. How much? Roughly around 55 to 60. Stick to your arm when humid. It's actually like has a cooling solution. So I've played on it and I've had no stick. Like my arms are kind of sweaty right now. And look, I can literally still go around with no stick. So it's got like a cooling solution in it, and so it shouldn't make it too hard to play. Also, the corners are rounded on this one, whereas before they came to a point, and these ones have soft edges all the way around. I don't even know if you can see them, right? Like you can see it's like it's kind of hard to see because the camera won't focus, but there's rounded edges and they're soft. So there's no like stuff. So you guys will see. But that's just for now. I'm not 100% sure the release date yet or not. But I'm just leaking a little bit of what the stuff I'm working on. So yeah, they should be like normally like 80, 90 bucks. Yeah, I'm going to try to make them affordable and all that. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to the setups and yeah, little leak for the culture. Anyway. I got to close out the other. All right. This is Daniel, a 16-year-old out of Florida. His main game is Rainbow Six Siege, and he was inspired to build a setup from me and a couple other YouTubers and knew it was time to upgrade his setup. It took him around a year and a half to build, and here are some of the specs in the actual PC and different things that he bought as well, like different brands he has in his setup. He afforded the setup by selling stocks, Christmases, and birthdays. And he had some help from a few friends, like panel installation and building the desk. Okay, cool. All right, let's take a look, y'all. All right, let's sit up. This is actually a fire setup. Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. Kid is based. Hold on a minute. Yo! For 16, hold on a minute. This crazy. No, this is actually insane. K Artisan 0. Is that the 0? I'm pretty sure it is. KO Management's pretty alright. Wow. This man has a logic. Wow. Okay, so looking at the setup, we're going to go piece by piece here. It looks like he has an M body chair, the Logitech one, which is dope. 4 monitor setup, PC. I love the Lego Mona Lisa and then the Lego cars. Is that a Lego Eiffel Tower? Brother, what? Isn't that like really hard to build? That looks insane. That's crazy. Anyway, he also has a dope PC with a vertical mount here. It does look like he has 1 stick of RAM. Oh, no, okay, 2 sticks of RAM. Sorry, it looked like 1 for a second, but the PC's nice looking as well. Cable management looks all right. I mean, they're all kind of somewhat managed, but not really. I would say to get bigger raceways, and they sell these ones by Vivo that are metal, and they just screw right into your desk, and you can put all these cables in there and hide them a little better. On top of that, man, insane. The speaker placement is a little high, so I would tilt them down just a little bit and maybe screw them in. But wow, man, this is an insane setup. I think you have an Xbox and a PS5 there. Insane for one. That's crazy. And also, I love the Govy lights in the paneling, bro. That's so cool. Chat, he got the same panels as me. I'm pretty sure. These are the wood veneer hub ones. Right? Am I tripping? It looks just like, kind of like my setup. And he has the lights in them. Bro, he's rich? Hey, man. That's dope, though. That's amazing. Hey, man, he got it from trading stocks, bro. He's learning. More than any of y'all are doing, bro. You know, hey, more than y'all are doing. I'm just saying. Hey, he's 16. He's selling stocks, bro. At least he's learning. He's learning how to set and sub up. At least he's doing more than y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, this is an amazing setup. The only thing I would maybe say to add is just, you know, keep improving. Like, you know, small things, cable management. I would almost recommend, I don't know if you would even have the chance or cables to do this, but what if you put the PC, instead of it being on the desk, like up here, move the Mona Lisa like onto the wall or something and put the PC up here and run the cables down in a massive raceway? Because low key, the PC is kind of crowding the desk in this way. So if you wanted to do something maybe insane, take the Mona Lisa, put this up here and run the cables down and just get long cables and just plug everything in. Because low key, this is really, really nice, but it just seems like a little crowded on the desk itself. So this is great. I also do like, actually, I don't actually like how you have your mic placed as well. It seems kind of far. And with a Shure SM7B, it doesn't seem like you could even reach that or like talk to people there. So, like, you know, it seems a little far, but mic placement seems a little bad in this case. But the setup itself is insane, man. You've got a lot of potential, and the only thing I would recommend from now is moving the PC, maybe decluttering the desk a little bit, finding ways to organize more stuff. Like, it even seems like you have a switch hidden in there. Maybe you could do is take this banner down or something like that and make a little stand for all the consoles and then run them all over here or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some ideas that you could maybe do. But it seems like this desk is just a little crowded. And so other than that, though, really, really good. I think this is probably a solid 9 for me. The only thing that wouldn't make it a 10 is just like the organization, the setup. It just seems like there's a lot going on. Yeah, the speakers are insane. I like how you ran the cables up as well through the paneling and like on the raceways and stuff. That's awesome. More personality needed. I don't even think it's that. I think it's reorganization. Like, there's just shit everywhere. He's got the nice Steam Deck. He's got the Go XLR. He's got a Nintendo Switch, controllers. Like, you know, he's got all this stuff. Whereas, like, he should just organize everything, you know? Maybe even what you could do is move these cars, these Lego cars somewhere. Put all the consoles right here. Like PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and run them with the cables of the PC to the monitors. That way, when you want to control everything, you could just, like, you know, set it all up on one shelf, have all your tech in one spot. So that way, if there's a problem, you can just go to the back of this thing and roll it out, you know. Something like that would be kind of cool. I don't know. This is just some suggestions from me. And yeah, I think this is a solid 9.8, 9.5, somewhere in there. What does chat think? Sorry, what was chat thinking? I'm just going on a tangent, but what does chat think? I think this is great. I mean, this is insane for 16. We also don't see the rest of the room, too. I don't care what they're saying. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Yeah. I agree, bro. This is dope. Congrats on everything, bro. This is awesome. Don't listen to people saying shit, you know. They just be jealous, bro. They just be jealous of you, big dog. They be just jealous of you, big bro. Yeah, you're doing well with trading. Like, you're crushing it, you know. So don't listen to them. Anyway, all right, moving on. Moving on to the next setup, gang. Moving up to the next setup. Okay. All right. Move this up here. Boom, 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 boom. This is Julian. He set the setup up by himself, and he does car detailing for work. He also built the whole entire setup by himself. Some of his hobbies are car detailing, working, and gaming, and he built the setup just to chill out and enjoy life. All right, cool. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, hold on. I need to find the wide shot. Is it this one? Okay, we'll start with this one. All right, this is the first image we see. First impressions, not bad. Let's go ahead and take a look a little bit deeper here. I mean, it's not bad. The first thing I initially think is terrible desk, throw it away. Maybe I'm like crazy to think that, but this desk does not look like anything you need, to be honest. I don't know why people buy these L-shaped desks like this and just assume that they're cool when in reality, like, you have no desk space. I'm getting a new one. Yeah, it's not bad. I think the first thing I would say is build just a 6-foot desk here. And if you need more room, buy a 4-foot. You have enough room. Like, just, you know, buy a 4-foot countertop here, put some legs here, buy a 6-foot countertop here, and then make an L shape. Yeah, 190, this whole setup's falling apart, you know. So I'd also recommend, if you can, to mount the monitors to the wall and get longer cables. Because once you get a new desk and then do that, you'll see what I mean. Like, you'll be able to mount these to the wall and the desk will be even cleaner. I recommend anybody who mounts monitors do about 8 to 6 inches off the desk to mount it where the bottom of the monitor should be. It gives you enough space to put anything like a GoXLR or a Stream Deck or a plant or a candle, anything like that you could put underneath your monitor. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend a candle, but in general, I would recommend maybe finding a desk with drawers so you can put all this small stuff in there. Making a little charging station to put everything as well. And yeah, the PC itself, though, is good. I'm not sure why the red RAM, to be fair, but blue PC looks dope. The rest of the room, I like the personality and stuff like that. The switch on the wall doesn't really make sense, but other than that, it's not terrible. What would you guys say on this setup? What would you guys say about the setup? I personally would say it's a solid, like, 7, but there's a lot of things that could fix it. Yeah. Yeah. I think definitely like a 6 or a 7. Not 6, 7, chat. Chill. Like a 6 or a 7 in this case, just because the desk doesn't really seem like it's cohesive with the setup, and it seems like there's a lot of, like, clutter around the setup. So, but the personality is good, and I think you're on the right direction. But the L-shaped desk is just why it's lower for me. But it's a great start. Also, no GutzyAiden mouse pad. Anyway, looking very good though. Thank you for submitting. Let's go ahead and do the next one, chat. Oh, snap. Wait, hold on, chat. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a second, chat. This is Bear. Bear. This is a 15-year-old from Iowa. He afforded the setup by mowing lawns and Christmases and birthdays, I'm assuming. Sponsors as well. It took him around a year to build, and he built the setup to play games with friends and create content. Okay. The main games he plays is the Finals, R6, and American Truck Sim. Who helped him build the setup? His dad, Dad. All right. Let's look. Hold on now. This is actually a super dope setup. Like, the first glance, I love this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the smaller details here. PC, amazing, by the way. Wow. That PC looks tough. I really like that. Who's sponsoring, bro? Hey, man. This is dope. Nah, the PC is the best thing of this entire, like, setup, for sure. This PC's insane. Looking back at the rest of the setup, cable management's perfect. I love how you mounted the power strip behind the Alex drawer. Love that. The cable management's great. The only thing I would say that I'm not really happy about is where this second monitor placement is. I'm not sure why a lot of people put their far left monitor like ages apart from the other one. Like, I could understand if there's like a small gap because you're trying to fit the speakers there, but like this far of a gap is too much. It's kind of like I wouldn't even be able to see that monitor from that far. So I would just recommend to maybe put this monitor closer and then maybe get some foam mounts or mount these speakers to the wall and run the cables down. It's not bad though. This overall, I'm just finding small things to complain about, but this is really, really clean. I think, another thing that could be good as well is mounting. I think you mounted this monitor to the wall. I'm not sure. I can't really see, but I would recommend maybe mounting these monitors to the wall, and take some of these panels down and then cut where the monitor mount should be. Because in this case, like, you're kind of getting, like, you're losing a lot of space in the front of your desk. You're losing a lot of depth that you could be having for mouse room. So I'd recommend to mount them on the wall if you can. And if you can't, then I guess this is the best solution. But overall, it's not bad. It's a great setup. What was that? Was that my phone? Scared the shit out of me, bro. Did you guys hear that? Scared the shit out of me. Anyway, because it was resting against the can, so it just made like this buzzing noise. Anyway, overall, really, really clean setup. I would give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. Really good color cohesiveness throughout the whole setup, and I love the personality. I think you can add some more stuff throughout the rest of the room, but really great. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? W setup. Give me a rating in the chat. 1 through 10. W setup, bro. Dude, for a 15-year-old setup, insane. Good ass setup. I don't know what people are doing nowadays feeding these setup builders, bro. These 14 to 16-year-old setup builders are freaking insane. Like, they got like this type of shit at 15. Like, what bro? My setup at 13 and 15 was like falling apart. So it's crazy. I don't know what the hell they're feeding. TikTok, dude, is just feeding all these guys crazy shit. I don't know what's going on. All right, this is Summer's setup. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, this is Summer's setup, a 13-year-old, and his job is school. Thank you for censoring that. We know. I didn't mean to slur chat. Anyway, he wants to get a PC or an Xbox, and he wants to be a successful streamer someday. Appreciate you. Let's take a look. Oh. 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 All right, I think I'm gonna let chat say their opinions first. Okay, I don't want to sound like, mean, all right? But it's not a bad setup for a console setup. I mean, it's not terrible, right? Okay. The one thing I would say, obviously, is upgrade your console first. Upgrade the console first. If it's an Xbox, cool, or if it's PC, cool. Whatever you want to do. The Pokemon playmat is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give them that. But I would say the first thing I would do is buy a monitor mount. Get a new console. And then there you go. I think that would fix 99% of your problems. And then maybe a mouse pad as well. But other than that, the room has nice personality. It's a good base. The desk is like perfect size for a console setup. I'd also recommend, maybe if you want, to clear off this left side table. I think it's right here. There's a picture of it. Is there a better picture of it? This left side table. I don't know which picture we had. This one right here. I would put the console on this and run the cables over and then center the mouse pad. Because then it would even make it like just even more that much centered on that. Like, take off this, like the lamp, all this stuff, put the console here, run the cables over, and then like center the whole setup, and it would actually look not that bad. I think people would think this setup looks a lot better, but overall, it's not terrible. It's a good start for the most part, but I would say save up for another console and then move all this around once you have it. But overall, not bad. I would give it like a solid 6. It's not terrible, so I'll give a generous 7. Okay, 2 out of 10. Oh, man, he's kind of going for him. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, overall, very clean, very dope setup, brother. It's early stages, but lock in for the city. Yo, can we just all pay attention to the bot message I just got by GV Fishing? Diddy up oil, please. 5. Wait, a mango. That is only 67.41. What in the holy bot name did we just see in the chat? What the hell is going on? Anyway, Jesus. All right. This is Kai. He's a 15-year-old from Dallas, Texas, and his main games are Overwatch, Fortnite, and TF2. He built the setup to play with friends and study for school. It took him around 3 years, and he afforded this by chores and birthdays. His parents helped him with the setup as well. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'll refresh. Yeah, after the setup, I'll refresh. Okay, hold on. He's got IEMs. Okay. Hold on, he kind of knows ball. Okay, the KO manager is actually pretty good. The setup's pretty clean as well. What do you guys think about this? I think this is actually a pretty solid standard setup. I like the posters on the wall. Very clean. The one thing I would say is the glorious mouse pad. Glorious in 2025. And the big 25? I don't know about that. But if you like the pads, I mean, go ahead. But I think there are a lot of better options for the money and time and all that. But overall, not bad. IEMs are dope. It's the newer pad they made. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yo, mods. Yo, mods. Yo. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get rid of GV Fishing too, brother. Anyway, the candle's fire. I love the fall vibes. Love this. Thank you, Blem. Thank you. I thought Matt was here too. Anyway, very, very clean. W Star Wars posters. W. Love the theme. Consistency. And yeah, honestly, some of my favorite wallpaper backgrounds are these 8-bit type of stuff. I'm actually thinking about making a pad like this. Anyway, yeah, overall, really good setup. What does chat think? Personally, I would give this a solid 8 because it's really organized. It's very clean. The setup and the kill management's pretty solid as well for the most part. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, mods, you might have to look around today, because I don't know, people are just being really weird. So thank you guys for getting it carried away and shit. Appreciate y'all. Overall, love the mag placement as well. I like how you have this boom arm and stuff like that. So very, very clean. Very, 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 very clean. Hold on one second, chat. I need to message someone really fast. All right, hold on. Sorry, I was replying to a message. All right, this looks really good though. I would probably give this a solid 8 or yeah, I'd say 8 is pretty solid for this. Love the vibes, personality's decent. Love the wallpaper is very, very clean. W setup. W setup. W parents as well. Okay, I didn't skip anybody. There's no one skipped. I have these 2 more. So I did all these. I didn't skip anybody. Before I refresh, these are the last 2 here as well. I didn't skip nobody. I make sure to tag them every time I go through them. So. All right, let me go ahead and look through these setups real quick. Let me make sure I got all the images. Okay. All right, this is local UA. He's from South Carolina, and he got the setup through birthday gifts, etc. Here's the specs, and his main games are Fortnite, Osu, CS2, and Minecraft. And he also streams a little bit. Okay. W. All right. This is what we got. The first image right here. All right, let's take a look. What game is that? Is that what game is this, chat? Does anybody know? Is this Roblox? Maybe I think it's Roblox. Mad Lions 60HE, I think. And it looks like the TikTok glass pad. Parkour Reborn. Is that what that is? Okay, looking at the setup, I have a few questions. One, why is this fan on the desk with no cover? Crazy. Two, where are you? Some closet or something? I think you're in a closet or something like that. The Kleenex in the corner is crazy. Yo, absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. Two, cable management could be better. For sure. I think you bought the TikTok glass pad, so it's not terrible, but it's just like kind of confusing. Other than that, the PC's not bad. I can't really see what it is, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of really all I gotta say is like it kind of seems cluttered in a way. The cable management could be better, and I feel like you could do better with this space. Add lighting, posters along the wall, do some cool stuff, maybe mount the monitors, stuff like that. But other than that, it looks not bad. Looks like the Attack Shark mouse as well. I can't really tell what you have, but overall, not bad. I'd give it probably like a solid 6. There's not really much else I can say because there's not a lot of images, but it looks like it's in the closet, though. It looks like it's some sort of... No, but there's a window. Do people have windows in their closet, chat? Is that a thing? Like, usually, I don't see people with windows in their closet. Like, you know? The main monitor's on a mount, but the second one's on like a thing. I'd monitor mount this one. Closets do sometimes have windows. Okay. I've never seen a window in a closet before. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's a California thing that we don't know that. Anyway, overall, not bad. I would give it a solid... Actually, I'm going to give it a rate real quick. I'm going to give it a solid 6. I think there's a lot of things like that. And, yeah. All right, yeah. Just ban people that are weird. All right, anyway. Like, I don't know what bro's saying. Anyway, overall, not bad. Looks very good. I would give it a 6. We're going to move on. Very, very clean. And I didn't miss anybody's setup. I just haven't refreshed yet. There's 13 new setups in there. I didn't miss anybody. I promise you. I didn't miss anybody. You can see. I went to them in order. So I have to refresh and it will show me more. All right. Oh, I actually remember Glacier. All right. This is Glacier Musher 09. It's 17-year-old from Colorado. His main games is Rocket League and COD, and he built the setup to game and a manager for a content creator. It took him 3 days to build the setup, and here's everything he uses. Okay, you gotta be password is banned, brother. Appreciate y'all. All right. Anyway, and his parents helped him build the setup as well. I'm not sure what's going on today. Anyway. All right, this is the first image we have. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. And here's the fourth one. Oof. All right. I don't know where the bots are coming from. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the first image we have. I would say the first things that we got to do is cable manage for sure. And then I would say to reorganize your monitors, one straight in front of you, one to the right. Because again, if you stare at the crack a lot, people tend to like have neck problems and like you're always turned to the right or always turned to the left when you're gaming. On top of that, the pegboard's actually pretty nice. I do like this. So don't change that. The mic placement's good as well. And yeah, I think that just the raceway down or like screw a hole through the wall or something like that and put cables down. Cable management, get a raceway underneath and then run all the cables down. But overall, not bad. And yeah, I would give it a solid 5.5. I don't really think that there's a lot that you can do to change this unless, like, you know, you get some raceways and stuff like that and stick it on the wall and then run down the cables and stuff. It would hide it a lot better. But overall, not bad. Really dope. Also, thank you for supporting the Twitch channel for 4 years. Can we get a W in the chat for Glacier, man? Glacial has been in the chat for a while. I remember when I was a streamer, like, full-time, you know, he was in there donating bits, stuff like that. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for showing me your setup. Your setup's dope. Let me go ahead and refresh the setups now, and we'll get into some more. There's 14 here. All right, let's go into the next one here. Oh, hold on now. This is looking kind of fire. All right, bro. All right, this is Dreaming Lever. He's a 14-year-old from West Virginia. He's a freshman in high school, and he afforded the setup by selling pigs at stock sale and working as a warehouse assistant at a flooring company. Okay, that's kind of dope. His main games are Marvel Rivals, Phasmophobia, and other shooter and horror games. He built the setup to hang out with friends, chill, watch GutzyAiden, and play more games. W. It took him around 3 months to get everything, and he built the setup by himself, but his dad helped him with the monitor stands. Here's everything he has in his setup, and let's go ahead and look at the images. All right. Looking at the first image here. Hold on now. W keyboard and mouse combo. All right. All right. What the hell is this, brother? What the hell is this, brother? What the hell is this, brother? Yo, chat, I don't look like that. I don't look like that, bro. What is this? Anyway, kill management's not bad. The setup's actually really good. Yes, you do. But I don't look like this. Anyway, overall, the one thing I would actually say about the setup that you could improve is running the cables down the monitor stand, because you already have a way to like run the cables down. But fixing these little cables in this section right here, if you can find a way to like put them under the raceway or something like that, that'd be really good. It would really help out, like in this case scenario, getting rid of some of the cables here and just cleaning it up a little bit. On top of that, yeah, this is fine. Maybe getting another raceway or something on this side, sticking the cables there. And yeah, the color scheme is perfect. I really like this. And the last change I would say is anyway, looks very good though. I like the personality in the setup. It's kind of dope seeing all like the little figurines and stuff in the shelves. Really cool. And yeah, looks really dope. I would give this a solid 6. I probably actually no, I'd give it like a solid 7 or 8. Why does no one have good cable management? I don't know. Maybe I gotta make another guide or something like that. Maybe I gotta make another guide or something. Anyway, this is another I would give this a solid like 6 or 7. Actually, probably 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 for the culture. For the culture, I will give him a 7 for the culture. W setup. W setup. Okay. Little vibe on him. Basically the same picture. W GutzyAiden mousepad. I'm not gonna go through all the specs in this one because there's only 2 images. But I'll just like look at it real quick. This setup looks pretty decent. I would say that the walls are pretty empty, so I'd focus on mounting your monitors and then focusing on personality. But I don't really have a lot of images on this, so I'm just gonna go through that. But it's a kind of a blurry pick as well, so I can't really like go all the way through all the information. But I would change mic placement, monitor mounts, and get a bit like more personality throughout the whole room. Anyway, not bad. Let me go ahead and mark this as reacted to. 1 second. All right, this is Liam's. Oh, he subscribed, W. This is Liam. He's from California. He got this set up by working and birthday money, and his whole family watches you. You're my inspiration. A big fan of you. Yo, his whole family sits down and watches the GutzyAiden short, bro. All right. Yo, he sits down. Hey guys, watch the GutzyAiden video today, bro. They sit down as a family, you know. That's dope, bro. Overall, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really like react to this because what am I even seeing here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like what am I looking at right now? You know, like what am I even seeing? W family though. I can't really give you like much to say because I don't even really know. But I'm just gonna toss this in there. Okay, there's this one. All right, cool. W. Okay, this is Gary. He's from Wisconsin. He's a 13-year-old. He's basically a 13-year-old from Wisconsin. For work, he does landscaping and other miscellaneous jobs, and he studies full time, obviously because he's a student. He's located in Wisconsin, sadly, and his main games are Fortnite, BNG Drive, and Roblox. He built this setup because he's bored and he likes tech. He has an Acer monitor and a few other things here that are listed. He bought everything in the setup with his landscaping and miscellaneous jobs, and his dad helped him a little bit, and he did mostly all of it. All right, W chat. All right. Oh, whoa. All right. Okay. Yo, I think it's not a bad setup. I think the only thing that I'm noticing right now is how bad the desk is. I'm not going to lie. You should not put your PC there. Bro, your PC is going to snap this desk in half. This is crazy. I would say the first thing you got to do is get a new desk. 100%. Next thing you got to do is get a new desk, and then it will be a little better. But it's not really that cluttered. There's really not a lot of personality. It's just very generic and plain. I would say the one thing that I would do is for sure get a new desk. Start with that, then start building up everything else. Because right now, like, your PCs are literally about to fall off your desk, man. This is crazy. You're literally about to break your desk in half with your PC. So it's very important. I would give this a solid like 4.5. There's not a lot of personality. It has okay cable management, but like it really needs a new desk and a new monitor mount, all that. It needs that like ASAP. So cable management's not even that great either. So yeah, I would give it a solid 4. Moving on. Chat, I'm going to do 2 more. And then we're going to do some more next week. I'm going to do 2 more, and then we're moving on. All right. This is the only picture we have. I'm not going to count this as the 2 more, but it's the only picture we have. Just like a little console, laptop type beat. I would say there's not really much advice I can give here, to be honest. You just got to build a setup. I think it's kind of just like a console chill setup. So, yeah, it's all right. Setup. Let's go to this one. Is this a 3D render? Is this the... No LOL. Why does this look fake? Am I tripping? It's not? Let me ask ChatGPT. It kind of looks like a ChatGPT setup, though. Maybe I'm tripping. Anyway, this is the only image. Anyway, okay, I'll just look at it. This is OE. He studies Blender though. It's probably a Blender render. It is. It has to be. He works in Blender, bro. It has to be. The lighting is how I could tell. But then he wouldn't have a box though. I don't know, bro. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to look at this one image because he didn't really give me any other images, but this is not a bad setup. I would say the only thing that I would give this, I like the personality. I like the wood panels. I think it's built beautifully. The only thing I would recommend is maybe like finishing the panels to the floor. Like buying some extra panels and just finishing them to the floor. And yeah, I love the wallpapers though. They're really nice. Very, very clean. But I wish I had more pictures to see the rest of the room, but it looks really nice. All right, this is the last setup, chat. Last setup, unless Blem wants me to show his setup off. All right, last setup. This is Jay. I'm gonna call him Jay. This is Jay's setup. He's a 13-year-old, or not 13-year-old. Yeah, it says 13 right there. Okay, I'm tripping. This is Jay, a 13-year-old from. It doesn't even say where he's from. Cool, love that. This is gaming setup. He likes to play games like Fortnite, Roblox, and he got this from saving up for money and finding random stuff on the road. All right, crazy, bro. All right, these are the images we have, chat. Bro, why do people send setups like this and expect me to know what's going on? Like, brother, what is this PC? Like, what is happening? What? I'm about to crash out. Yo, what in the hell is happening right now? His PC is floating off the desk. Like, are we kidding? What is happening? Like, what is this angle? I'm about to crash out, bro. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Oh my god, bro. I'm actually about to crash out. I'm actually about to crash out. I don't even know what's going on, bro. Like, oh my god, brother. What the hell? He's using a TV. Yo. He's using a TV tray to hold up his setup. What in the hell is happening? A TV tray with cardboard to hold up his setup, bro. His PC. Wow. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a solid, like, 2. I don't really know what else to say. The monitor looks fine, but everything else is just, like, cooked, bro. This is absolute cooked. TV food trays is crazy. I don't even know, bro. All right. Chat wants me to refresh. I don't really know. This is ChatGPT? Oh, no, it is. Okay. It's not. All right. All right. All right, chat. This is the last setup right here. Very last setup. All right, this is a laptop setup by some waffle alt. Here's his setup right here. Let's take a look. This is the only image I got. I don't know why people take images like this. What in the hell is this image? All right, no, I'm not doing this. I am crashing out, bro. What in the hell? Why do people send these pictures of me, man? Why are people sending these images? They are like, what is this? This is the only good image I have of the setup, and I don't know what's going on. This is terrible. Take your time with your submissions, please. I can't see what's going on. Anyway, from what I can tell, it's not a bad setup. I like how you mounted the laptop and you have the good lighting and stuff like that. It's not terrible. It's just like, I don't know what the rest of the room is. Anyway, very clean setup. Before you go, can we see Mochi? Yeah, of course. Hold on. Let me grab her. Hold on. I'm sorry, Mochi. I'm sorry. Chat wants to see you. I'm sorry. This is Mochi right here. Everybody say hi to Mochi. Everybody say hi to Mochi. She's in nap mode right now. She's in nap mode right now, chat, because she's tired. We woke her up from her slumber. So all right, guys. That was a good stream. Very, very good stream. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to answer some for just a few more minutes. But hey, W stream. Love y'all. Thank you guys so much for making a fun, very fun stream. You guys have been really great recently. Love y'all. I'm going to keep doing more streams very soon. Like I said, I'm going to keep streaming every weekend on Sundays for sure. We might get a secondary stream during the week, but right now I'm just going to focus on streaming once a week, getting back in the repetition. Always Sundays. Sundays around noon to 1, I will be live. I'm working on more videos, YouTube videos wise. My next video is going to be coming out September 27th at 9 a.m. Everybody write down the date. September 27th, next weekend, Saturday, at 9 a.m., okay? Keep that on your calendar, y'all. Keep that on your calendar. I will be dropping more shorts throughout the week. Locking in on videos, all of that. I appreciate you guys all. The link doesn't work for me. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and invite it real quick and put an invite in the channel. I'm pretty sure this is it, though. This is it right here. Go ahead and join. Yeah, I'll be dropping a video, a long form video, building Faxity's gaming setup, coming out September 27th. Thank you guys for everything. I'm locking in September 27th. You guys will see a banger video out from me. All right, guys. Love y'all. I'm working on some more videos. Thank you. What am I doing after stream? Blem, just message me. I'll probably be in Cord. Also join the Discord. Check out GutzyAiden.com. Do some submissions, guys. If I didn't react to your setup today, do a banger submission because next time I'll start from where I left off. So yeah. So if you haven't gotten submitted today, make a really good post with all the information and good pictures, and I'm gonna go through more setups next week. All right. Thank you guys all for all the support. I love y'all. Send the Discord invite to all your friends. Tell them to join. I'll be in general chat chatting up a little bit. And yeah, I appreciate all of y'all for stopping in. Deuces.